Hello, Schenectady parents. The Parent Portal is a great way to stay informed about your students' attendance and grades. In our last video, we took a look around the Parent Portal. Today, we'll dive into the attendance data available through the portal. You can easily find the login link to the Parent Portal on Schenectady's website. Just go to Parents, Campus Parent Portal, log in to the Parent Portal. If you've forgotten your password, you can use the Forgot Your Password or Forgot Your Username links here. Once you're in, if you have more than one student in school, select one from the drop-down at the top of the screen. Then click on the Attendance subsection on the left-hand menu. The first screen that appears is a calendar that displays days when your student had attendance marks. Green marks are excused absences and tardies. Gray marks are exempt, which means they don't count as an absence or tardy. They're often used to note when a student is in a music lesson at the nurse or pulled from a class for educational reasons. Gold marks indicate that the reason for an attendance mark has not yet been determined. All gold marks are changed to green, red, or gray marks within 24 hours of being entered into the system. You can change which months are being viewed by clicking on these arrows to go back and forth. Below the calendar view are several different attendance summaries. You can view attendance data by course, period, day, and term. For students in grades pre-K through 6, the course and period summaries are not very useful. The course and period summaries are especially useful for students in grades 7 through 12. Let's look at the attendance for an elementary student first. The day summary lists all of the days this school year when the student has an attendance mark. You can click on a date in the list to see the details about the attendance marks on that date. You can click on the X to close the detail box. The term summary shows absence and tardy totals for this student for each quarter of the school year. You can click on the term name to see the dates with attendance marks that fall within each term. Just like the day summary, you can click on a date in the list to see the attendance details for that date. You can also click on a number in the list to see how many marks were excused, unexcused, exempt, or unknown. Now let's look at attendance for a secondary student. The day and term summaries look and behave just like they do for elementary students. For 7th grade students and up, the course and period summaries offer us some insight into a student's attendance patterns. The course summary shows the number of absences and tardies a student has in a specific course for the year. Clicking on the arrow to the left of the course reveals the dates on which the student had an attendance mark for that course. Again, here you can click on a date to see the attendance details for that date. And just like for the attendance day and term summaries, you can also click on a number in the chart to see how many marks were excused, unexcused, exempt, and unknown. The period summary shows the number of absences and tardies a student has during each period of the day for the current school year. You can change the term being displayed by clicking on these arrows to go back and forth between terms. Looking at the chart, you can see that this summary works very much like the day, term, and course summaries. Clicking on the arrow to the left of the marking period reveals the dates on which the student had an attendance mark during that period. Clicking on a date shows the attendance details for that date, and clicking on a number in the chart tells you how many of those marks were unexcused, exempt, unknown, or excused. We just reviewed the attendance subsection of the Parent Portal. In the future, we'll talk about how to get notifications from the portal when your student receives an attendance mark. But in our next video, we'll dive into student schedules. Remember, if you have any Parent Portal questions, you can always send an email to portal@schenectady.k12.ny.us. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you again soon.